Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another top 5 video with me, boy FIFA on HD, where we will be looking at the best cheap icon strikers, all coming under 300k, some much less, around the sort of 150 to 200k mark, which is absolutely superb. There are some fantastic players in this lineup. Obviously I couldn't fit everyone in, so if you do think I've missed anyone, there are some glaring omissions. Let me and everyone else know in the comments below. This really works when you all get involved, and I love reading who's working for you, what players you can recommend, so leave all of that in the comments below, and if you have any questions I'll be glad to answer those for you. So we're going to kick off with our first pick, and that is the 85 rated Hernan Crespo. This card, despite its poor rating in icon terms, 85 is very, very low. It's the lowest it can go. He's incredible, absolutely insane. A really, really good striker to be using in this game because he has the pace. He's very quick as is. You can obviously upgrade that with either Hawk or Hunter cards, etc. But it's good. It is very, very usable. Then you come on to his shooting column, which is absolutely insane for an 85 rated player. 85 attack positioning with 90 finishing and 85 shot power. Means this guy is absolutely incredible when he's in front of goal. His long shots are okay at 80, but his volleys and penalties being both at 87 are fantastic, meaning that this guy in front of goal is superb. He's also got incredible heading accuracy at 89 and good jumping at 84, so he can score a great range of goals. His passing isn't really there, so I wouldn't consider playing him at cam, but he is a very, very well-rounded player with his dribbling, which are all really, really good stats. Agility and balance usually suffer on lower rated cards of this ilk, but they're fantastic. 88 agility and 82 balance. Then you throw in the fact that he has really good dribbling, ball control and composure, and you have just got one hell of a lethal player. Yes, he probably won't set up too many chances for others, but he is the guy in your team to finish it. He is very, very affordable. I really, really enjoyed him. You can pick him up for around the sort of 260 mark, which, yes, seems a lot of money for an 85 rated player, but this card is OP as hell and one I would definitely recommend. So our next pick comes in the form of Wright and his 87 rated card. Now this card is really, really overpowered. He is very similar in a lot of ways to Hernan Crespo in the fact that he has good pace, he has good shooting, and he also has decent dribbling. He's not quite as good aerially, I'll be honest. He doesn't really have as much jumping as Hernan Crespo, but his heading accuracy is good at 85, so he can score some good headers. He arrives well, he's got incredible attack positioning, 91 on his attack positioning and 91 on his finishing, plus 89 shot power and 86 long shots, then the volleys and penalties to boot. This guy is a very accomplished striker. 87 rated, is a bit higher than some of the other cards within this lineup, so he is in that middle icon range. He's got good acceleration and sprint speed. You can upgrade those areas, of course, to make it a little bit better, but he is quick anyway and he makes great runs. The only thing that really lets him down is that he does have a medium set of work rates, and on occasion he can be a little bit behind the play, but in some ways it does actually work out because he will arrive late into the box for the cutbacks and he'll still end up scoring because, as I say, his range of shooting is absolutely superb. I really enjoyed using him. I found him to be very, very effective. Good striker to be using. I wouldn't use him anywhere else, but he has a lot to his game. He has great stamina too, so he really can keep going into the latter stages of the game. And he's just a pure out-and-out finisher, a getting behind sort of player who will finish one-on-one time and time again. Our third pick now comes in the form of the 86 rated David Trezeguet, a player that I did review as part of my best cheap icons video, and I was really impressed with this card. It is dirt cheap. You can pick this guy up for sub 200k. He's got good pace to work with. He is fantastic with his range of shooting. Don't let that 86 overall fool you, because the only stat that lets that down is his long shots, and that's not really something you're going to be taking advantage of with this guy, because his attack position in 86, finishing at 90 and 89 shot power, coupled with really strong 86 volleys and also 82 on his penalties, means that this guy is all about getting in behind, finishing in the box and just racking up a ton of goals. He's not going to score any belters from distance. He's not that sort of player. He is get me in behind, score me lots of goals, and he'll do that really, really well. Similarly to the two players we've just seen, he also has really good heading accuracy, so you can whip some crosses into him and he will get on the end of it. 86 heading accuracy is really, really good, and he also has 82 on his strength, which is brilliant for that little bit of hold-up play. Agility and balance does let him down. He doesn't really have the best range of passing either, but he has got good ball control and he can hold on to it with that strength and ball control. And then once he plays it into the players who can really open up the game, he will make his runs and he will score very, very easily for you. A really solid player, obviously a great nation as well, so really easy to get some strong chemistry links in with him. He is a fantastic striker to be using, and one that maybe not everyone goes to, but definitely should consider. Now, our penultimate pick comes in the form of the 86 Christian Vieri. This card is really, really good. 84 pace overall is a little bit falling, really, to be honest, because he does have 85 acceleration, so he feels a little bit quicker than that might suggest. 84 on the sprint speed. He's not slow by any means. He can get himself in, but it's not really his game. He is about passing and movement, getting himself with them little 1-2s, getting himself in with clever little runs. He isn't going to beat anyone over long distances. He's not that sort of fast out and out striker like maybe some of the other players within this video and that you're probably using already. But he is a really intelligent player who finds space with that incredible attack positioning and really good finishing. He's got a great range of shooting. He can also shoot from distance because he has got really good shot power at 88 and also the 82 long shots. So if you are struggling, maybe I've got a lot of players around him and you're not going to make it to the box because he hasn't got that incredible dribbling and sort of pace to beat people, he can definitely shoot from distance and hammer it home. He's a really top player, great strength and stamina, good jumping and heading as well, so he can score a range of goals. And he's just a really, really cheap, overpowered player. You can pick this guy up for around 160 to 170,000 coins, which makes him a really, really affordable, OP, cheap icon beast. So our final pick comes in the form of the 86 rated Henrik Larsson. Now, weirdly with this card, his 86 baby icon is actually better than his 87 rated middle icon, which is kind of unusual, to be honest, because it's not even close. It's like pretty much better in every way. There are very few stats actually better on his 87 rated card, yet it is rated higher. It is actually therefore cheaper, like people have realised that within the market. So if you are looking for a slightly cheaper Henrik Larsson that's relatively similar but just a little bit more budget, go for the 87 one. If you do have the coins, this 86 rated card is phenomenally OP. It is ridiculous. He is quick, 88 acceleration, coupled with 84 sprint speed. I mean, yes, he does get a little bit slower over longer distances, but for the first 20 yards or so, he is rapid. He's got incredible movement with 90 attack positioning, also coupled with 90 finishing, means he's incredibly deadly. His shot power does let him down a little bit at 80, same with his long shots at 80 also, but that's not too bad, that's very usable. And he also has 85 volleys and 87 penalties. His heading accuracy and his jumping are superb at 87 and 94 on his heading accuracy, so really, really good there. Decent enough stamina at 80 and very decent dribbling with good agility and balance. His reactions, ball controls, dribbling and composure are very, very good too. He is a player that will get a lot of goals for your team. He really is overpowered as hell. I actually really enjoyed him. He was one of my favourite cards within this lineup to use. Really, really overpowered. Very good finisher. Great movement. Good pace. Holds the ball up well. And also wins a lot of flick-ons. Wins a lot of goals at corners and crosses, etc. So he can score a good range. So that does conclude the list, guys. Please do let me know if you think I've missed anyone. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the hell out of that like button. Hit the subscribe as well. That will really, really help me out and I'll be super, super grateful. For more content like this, please hit that subscribe and peace.